6'5" for Ante D'Elia, but an even reach because of the long arms of Bruno Cappelozza. They weigh nearly the same. And here we go in heavyweight action. D'Elia in the blue trunks, Cappelozza in the black and gray. Cappelozza takes the center of the smart cage.
Both these guys are finishers. I'd be surprised if this one goes the distance.
Oh boy, nice. 1-2 there from D'Elia. The third with the hook just missed. Long reaching, staying at range for the Croatian.
Yeah,
Just a high kick.
And Sean, I think you're right. I think Bruno's rethinking that whole I'm faster thing. D'Elia very quick.
Check hook there. Oh, D'Elia Cappelozza maybe adjusted something. Wow. Flying against the counter. Bruno Cappelozza knocks Ante D'Elia silly for a 6-point finish as Gary Copeland steps in. Wow.
Just as I was saying, Ante D'Elia might be the quicker man. It was Cappelozza who landed an absolute flurry.
This stoppage comes officially at 46 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by knockout and earning 6 points in the heavyweight division, Bruno Cappelozza.
Ferreira, 6 feet 8 inches tall, and look at that, 11-inch reach advantage on the arms and 9 inches on the legs, favoring Problema. Ryan Bader in the white trunks, Bellator heavyweight champion. Problema, Reina Ferreira in the yellow.
I am on the edge of my seat for this one. I just don't know which way it's going to go. Is Bader going to level change onto a shin bone or a knee, or is he going to be able to ground Ferreira?
Right hand! Ferreira immediately drops Ryan Bader and goes right to wall! The end of the fight! Reina Ferreira in the opening moment!
Wow! Wow!
The right hand!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hartley calls a halt to the action at 21 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner via TKO. Problema Reina Ferreira!
And there's our tail of the tape. 4-inch reach advantage for Chris the Action Man Curtis. But something tells me this all comes down to the mental game for these two fighters.
All right, Chris.
The first question for me here, Eve, is can Ray Cooper get Chris Curtis to a striking battle?
He definitely will. That's where Chris Curtis wants to fight. But it's not going to be a brawl. Chris Curtis is not a brawler. He is a boxer.
We see it in the sport of boxing. You see it in the sport of mixed martial arts, that puncher versus boxer mentality. And Randy, you think Ray Cooper's wrestling might be the key here?
I think if he starts losing the striking exchanges, he's going to look to take him down again, take some gas out of him, and make him fight there.
Now, before the season started, Chris Curtis had posted a bunch of memes calling out Ray Cooper wanting this fight.
Shells up there and backs away, circles out from Ray Cooper. Ray Cooper Jr. in the corner of his son, Ray III.
Chris, he's opening, jab level 2, drop the lane to it. Follow with the hook.
Both of those shots flashed Ray.
Level changes are there, Curtis.
Southpaw Chris Curtis.
Good, give me those feints, let him go.
Orthodox stance for Ray Cooper III.
Third time he's been dropped tonight, third time. Touch that body.
Curtis throws a hook kick.
Good.
Straight left by Curtis.
Jab in. You can fix one level, dog. Those level changes are there, Bubba.
Nice body shot.
And grabs a single and head outside single.
Good job with the change of direction to finish that takedown.
Ray Cooper now on top of Chris the Action Man Curtis.
Now can he secure this takedown? Can he get Chris Cooper in a position that he can do some damage?
Puts those feet up. Pretty tough to get back up with your feet stuck in the air.
Double butterflies here for Chris Curtis. Ray Cooper on top, flat-footed. Curtis isolating the arms, or attempting to, of Ray Cooper III.
He starts punching, we go. Yep, bottom leg, keep going. Post hand, you gotta have a post hand down. Where we wanna go, we gotta post that hand down.
Eve, what does Chris Curtis need to do to get up?
Chris Curtis he's wrapping that that left arm of Ray Cooper up to prevent Ray from throwing bombs, but he may need to unhook that and get to that underhook to get to his feet. That underhook is going to allow him to get back up. Holding that arm, and that whizzer is going to just prevent Ray Cooper from landing shots with that arm.
Pull your legs in, pull your legs in, pull your legs in, keep going. Pull your legs in, keep pulling them in. We want that bottom leg in. You're gonna have to let go and post on that hand to bring that leg up. So he's gonna go to punch, you're gonna stand up. Post hand, you're keeping yourself in.
Ray Cooper III heavy on top here in round number 1. This is how he won his first bout of the night in the quarterfinals. But Curtis back to his feet. Another head outside single, runs the pipe.
Curtis trying to switch around the back.
Keep hooking the sprawl out.
He's trying to butt drag him. Keep all that weight on Ray Cooper's head so that Ray Cooper can't sit back up and recover position. Good job by Ray.
Ray finishes a low single, comes out the back door and ends up back on top.
Side control for Ray Cooper, who lands a knee to the back of Chris Curtis on the bottom here.
And we saw Curtis getting, scrambling to get his gear back together and get back on. Did he have time to warm up? How loose is he right now?
That kind of looked like a warm-up to me. He was scrambling around trying to find his stuff.
Referee calling for more action here from Ray Cooper on top.
Curtis, turn back into it now. Turn back into it.
You don't traditionally think of a Hawaiian blanket as being that heavy, but in the case of Ray Cooper III, I think it might be.
Yeah, I agree. Curtis doing something interesting. Bringing forward that arm of Cooper and trapping it there, which it renders it kind of an effective. Looking for the stand-up.
It's control on top, but there's no damage so far from the top position for Ray Cooper III. Chris Curtis content to rest. Look for an opening. Cooper doing a good job of not providing any, but he's not been able to grab offense until this full mount. 20 seconds left. Can he land some significant strikes here? Some ground and pound from the top.
So walking over to the fence.
What Curtis is doing is clinching his grip high on Ray Cooper's neck, close to the back of his head, so that Cooper can't posture up and fire big shots.
Closing in on the end of round number 1 here. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Eve Edwards back here at Mandalay Bay for welterweight semifinal action. Chris the Action Man Curtis in the blue and red. Ray Cooper III in the silver trunks. And a striking knockout victory! Down goes the Action Man! Ray Cooper III wakes up the 9th Island in Las Vegas, Nevada with a huge knockout victory! Championship ticket punched, literally, by Ray Cooper III.
Straight right. Right on the button.
A dominant wrestling performance in round number 1. And now, a back-to-back trip to the championship for Ray Cooper III.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stoppage comes officially at 11 seconds into round number 2. Your winner by knockout and advancing to the 2019 PFL World Championship in the welterweight division, Ray Cooper
The height advantage, obviously, for Damon Jackson does not translate to all that significant of a reach advantage. Damon Jackson, the American, in the silver.
Are you ready? Let's fight.
No touch of the gloves here. Front kick to start things from Damon Jackson.
Oh,
huge knee!
Dropped him with the flying knee. Oh my gosh.
Habirora with a flying knee knocks out Damon Jackson and makes a statement in his Professional Fighters League debut. Oh my goodness, Eve.
Wow, my mouth dropped with Damon Jackson. I was just sitting here with my mouth still open. I can't believe what I just saw. And I've seen a lot of fights.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stoppage comes officially at 10 seconds into round number 1. Your winner by knockout, earning 6 points in the featherweight division,
Messier is 1 year older than Stevie Ray. Both men are 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at the 155-pound championship limit.
Ready? Ready? Come on, fight.
Touch of the gloves and we are underway. Southpaw stance for both men. Couple of straight lefts to the body early from Stevie Ray.
Stevie showing a lot of lateral movement here, trying to circle, look for an angle. Olivier, very good with his timing on his takedowns as well. Oh, there's a nice shot. And Stevie in a much lower stance than we've seen him. No doubt ready for that level change from Olivier.
Low kick there, almost caught by Stevie Ray. Already showing redness on the calf. And another from OAM.
Oh, look at this.
Clinch here from big body lock from Stevie Ray. We'll see if we can get Olivier Messier to the ground. You don't want Stevie Ray on top of you when you're dry.
Yeah, he's in double unders here, has good head position, but Olivier in a little much safer position now that his back is up against the cage.
Yeah, Stevie's got to pull him off that fence and change the angle and try to find a way to capture his hips and take him down. Mercier pummeling in now, finding a way to break it off. You let OAM sit out there and calculate. He's going to find a way to steal rounds from you. You've got to make it ugly. You've got to get in his face, make him uncomfortable, be unpredictable.
Yeah, no question about it.
It can't just be a fight by the numbers. It's not going to work.
He really executes perfect game plans, and you see both these guys looking for calf kicks, but that lead leg, that right lead leg of Stevie Ray really showing damage already.
That's what, 3 or 4 of those low calf kicks? He's so good at that.
Great timing and movement here from OAM so far. Goes back to work on the low leg of Stevie Ray. And then blitzes in behind a 3-punch combination. It's hard to tell because they're both so broad and both so big, but these are enormous lightweights.
Yeah, absolutely. Both very big for the division.
Right now, Olivier Messier just looking like the faster fighter. Oh. And that one, low kick, took Stevie Ray all the way off his feet.
Yeah, caught him as he was moving. Sean kind of hit it like a foot sweep. But Stevie's going to start to have some problems stepping on that lead leg.
Ray's able to press Olivier Messier against the smart cage barrier. OAM swaps positions.
And it's OAM's forward aggression that gets him in this situation. Both times they've ended up in the clinch now is because OAM was pressing, stepping in, throwing his hands.
right back to his feet. Real kick attempt there from Stevie Ray, showing the diversity in his arsenal.
And not a bad technique to throw, especially as Olivier was circling to the left side.
Final 10 seconds of this first round. OAM and Stevie Ray squaring off at lightweight for $1 million.
But because he has that wide base, it becomes much harder to block that lead leg calf kick.
Tough to pick it up and check it when you've got that much weight on it.
Yeah.
Twin southpaw stances again. OAM in the red, Stevie Ray in the gray. Second of 5 lightweight championship rounds. Big left hand there from OAM on the counter. Responded to a left from Stevie Ray. Ray now catches a kick. Tries to get himself onto the back of OAM, and for now is there.
Let's see if he can hit a takedown from here. This is Stevie's best position. If he's able to hit it, wow, look at that balance from OAM.
Well done.
There it is.
And Stevie Ray gets on the back of OAM.
Right away. Spent a lot of energy to get there, picked him up 3 times before he could get him down.
Wow.
And these men, very, very powerful lightweights. You do not want Stevie Ray on your back. He's got 4 more minutes in this round to work from this position.
Yeah, and this has been a position that OAM has worked on a lot offensively and defensively in preparation for this fight. This is where Stevie is most dangerous. Anthony Pettis knows all about that.
Stevie's wife, Natalie Ray, watching close by the cage side.
Got both hooks in now. He's anchored in good.
Watch, he's going to look for that body triangle with the leg on the inside to try to bait Olivier to turn into him. Look for that Scottish twister again. If he keeps it on the outside, he has full control of the body. If he keeps it on the inside, he can threaten with that spinal twist submission.
This whole sequence started with that very slow hook kick that OAM threw up.
Yeah.
It was almost like he posed for it. It was crazy.
Stevie Ray now has the full body lock here. Again, plenty of time in this second round.
There he is, starting to set it up now. He's going over the shoulder with that seatbelt grip. Looks like, yeah, he's trying. Now he has that seatbelt grip, trying to attack the neck. OAM doing a good job of defending that choking arm.
Stevie Ray on the back of OAM now, trying to soften him up with some left hands.
Yeah, Stevie doing a great job of mixing things up. If he doesn't get the submission, he's staying busy with some ground and pound here.
Lots of time here, too.
And look, this is important for a lot of reasons. If you're Stevie Ray, you're winning this round, but you're also avoiding more damage to your lead leg by being on the back of OAM.
Absolutely, and this could be draining for OAM. You know, having that body triangle and trying to stand up like that, it takes a lot of energy. You're carrying the weight of your opponent.
To mention, he's got a body triangle, which makes it hard for your diaphragm to function properly.
No question.
Hard to breathe from that situation.
OAM has that right arm of Stevie Ray out in the cross. This is going to take away the choking ability for the meantime. Stevie Ray able to get it back into play, though. Oh, look at this.
All the way up
escape.
and out. Nice work there by Olivier Albert-Messier. Get himself out of some serious, serious trouble. And he goes right back to work on the lead leg. Got to be a confidence booster those last 3 or so minutes for Stevie Ray, though.
Yeah, 100%, and it was a really strong round 1 for OAM. Right now, this fight is even for me.
More more low kicks. Ray comes in behind a 1-2, blocked by OAM. Inside of 1 minute here in the second round.
Stevie's got to be careful to not try to sweep that bottom leg. He's reaching for the leg of OAM as he kicks with that lead right arm. OAM might switch it up and go upstairs.
It's very, very difficult to catch a low kick.
Yeah, it's risky.
Low. It's just...
Oftentimes when you see guys starting to do that, it's just a response to the amount of pain that leg is experiencing. He cognitively knows it's... Oh! Right hand lands and Olivia Albanas, wow! With the check hook, knocks out Stevie Ray for a lightweight championship.
What a right hook. Stevie just didn't see it coming. Up and around the guard of Stevie Ray it went, and my goodness, landed right on the jaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 4 minutes and 40 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by knockout, and now your 2022 PFL Lightweight Champion, the Canadian Gangster, Olivier Mercier.
Sadibou C out of Sweden, Shane Mitchell from Australia. C is 5 years older, 2 inches taller. Both men weighed at the welterweight limit of 171 pounds. You can see a massive reach advantage on the arms for Sadibou.
Right one, right around.
0 points in the standings right now for Shane Mitchell. Sadibou comes in with 5. Southpaw stance for Sadibou.
Shane said he's looking to try to time the kicks of Sadibou C, where he can kind of rush him with punches. See if he can pull it off here. Kind of taking more of a traditional Muay Thai approach against Sadibou C. Shane just lifting up that lead leg, trying to take away the leg kicks of Sadibou C, trying to tie walk his way into the proper range.
Testing the resolve of Sadibou's defenses there with that high kick attempt. Body kick lands for Sadibou C.
Sadibou's kind of letting him into that range. He's definitely not moving as much as we usually see from him. Shane has this opportunity to rush him.
Sadibou circled back out to his right, reclaimed the center, but now Shane Mitchell once again pressuring Sadibou to the outside of the smart cage.
Oh! There's that blitz from Mitchell, but Sadibou was able to land a nice shot before that.
Very calculated on both these guys, trying to figure out where the openings are, set traps, find patterns.
Yeah, and Shane's just trying to use those shields, the legs, the hands up, to try to get into the proper range and then change the rhythm up and try to surprise Sadibou C. He's trying to time that right hand.
Well, that distance pressing Sadibou back against the cage is going to be his friend. But trying to get into that distance where he can strike with a guy who's got a 7-inch advantage in reach on the arms, that's going to be tough. Stabbing kick from Sadibou C to the midsection of Shane Mitchell.
I like to see Sadibou use that jab more. Keep that. There he starts sticking it out there, but joust and stick that jab in Mitchell's face.
We look at the blue corner.
Nice, Shane. Keep working down. Inching. Yeah. Yes. Put some hands on top for me, mate. Keep pushing back.
Whoa.
Don't rush. Don't rush. It's
Stay tight, Shane. Stay tight.
He's landed.
Yeah, Randy, I agree. There are times here in round one where he's letting him into that boxing range, and it's odd to not see Sadibou really utilize more of that jab here in this fight.
90 seconds remain in round number one. Last year's welterweight champion, Sadibou C in the blue trunks. Shane Mitchell chasing and stalking, trying to get himself into punching range.
Oh, there's that right hand.
He crow hopped into that one like he was throwing a baseball. Now they exchange leg kicks.
Oh,
wheel kick
my
there
goodness.
from Sadibou.
That was quick.
The speed of that wheel kick, my goodness.
And Shane Mitchell wobbled a little bit. I don't know if he's still a little bit woozy from that. It did land. Sadibou now throws one to the body, spinning back kick. He told us he wanted a viral knockout. If that lands clean, well, it's exactly what he's talking about. Mitchell swings and misses with the right hand, and then the follow-up right high kick glances off the guard of Sadibou C, who appears to be kind of settling in now.
Seriously, see the red, the right rib cage of Mitchell's bright red from the body shots.
There was a nice sharp jab there from Sadibou C. Oh, nasty leg kick right there. He's starting to turn up the heat here.
Here in the final seconds of round number one, round two when we return.
This wheel kick here from Sadibou C was a thing of beauty. Shane Mitchell didn't see it. I don't think anyone here in the arena saw it. That's in slow-mo. And if he hit that with the heel, my goodness, that would have been a nasty knockout.
Sadibou C in the blue said he wants a viral finish in this one. Shane Mitchell needs a finish in this round to get himself a playoff spot. If Sadibou can survive to the end of this round, he will have clinched his own ticket to New York City. Dan Hardy, we saw Sadibou C heating up at the end of round number one. What do you expect here?
I think, I think he's kind of starting to find his range. He's tested a couple of things. We've seen that spinning hook kick a couple of times. He picked up his leg as if he was going to do a lead hook kick a minute ago. I think he's looking for a head kick finish here. But Shane is staying so close to him that it's kind of smothering his attack a little bit. But this is going to get more lively as the time passes, I feel.
Yeah, you get the sense that Sadibou C is trying to lure Mitchell into a cross. And he's switching his stances, so he's mixing things up, and it's confusing Shane a little bit. There's just so many weapons that Sadibou can use here.
Shane Mitchell's greatest success in this fight so far has come when he really pressures, blitzes with combinations. You can't out-sniper somebody like Sadibou C. Oh, there's that stepping, traveling knee that we saw Sadibou finished Gerard Al-Salawi with in his first regular season bout.
And Sadibou is just so technical. At this kind of pacing, it's too slow. Sadibou is going to see everything coming. He's too technical, he's too quick, he's too smart. Shane needs to really mix things up with his rhythm and have some kind of offbeat attack here to try to throw Sadibou off.
That's a great point, Kenny. I don't think you win a pretty fight against someone like Sadibou C. You got to make it ugly.
This is way too calculated, way too strategic. You're absolutely right, Sean. You got to get in Sadibou C's face, make it ugly, hang all over him, find ways to just punish him.
The body kick landed, and you saw the right arm of Mitchell come down to try and set that up. Sadibou C has Shane Mitchell hurt.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
Combinations.
He's got to cut over the left eye. He's in big trouble.
Look at the flurry of punches and the speed from Sadibou C.
Smothered the punches a little bit. He's in knee range. Watch for those tall knees to come up into that midsection.
This is where Sadibou could probably back away and reset his attack.
Right hook falls off the guard of Shane Mitchell here. Now Sadibou trying to work the takedown.
Sadabu switches up to a tie clinch with that height advantage and with those long legs. He can really drive that knee into the belly or upstairs to the head.
Sadabu staying chest to chest here with Shane Mitchell, even after the success of that last flurry and combination.
He might be looking for a takedown. I think this is helping Shane kind of recover from some of those body shots.
Let's fight off the cage. Fight off the cage, guys.
There's the outside trip. Sadabu C with the takedown. Now trying to climb on the back of Shane Mitchell. He marches back to his feet. Sadabu staying glued to Shane Mitchell and working that same outside trip with the hands clasped.
Sadabu showing some of these new facets to his game. Landed a nice takedown there for the body lock.
Watch the back of the head, Sai.
Has good position.
You gotta aim for the ears.
Not really staying so aggressive here in the top position. Now he's posturing up.
Trying to stab those left hands through the guard of Shane Mitchell. Final 10 seconds of this second round. And the end of the second round will signal Shane Mitchell's inability to make the playoffs and Sadabu C clinching his spot here. Shane Mitchell is eliminated, but if Sadabu can get a finish here, he'll face Carlos Leal in the playoffs, the guy he's beat before. If he does not get a finish in this round, then in the playoffs, Sadabu C will face Magomed Karamov, another previous opponent who knocked Sadabu out of contention in 2021. So plenty at stake here for the 2022 champ in the blue trunks. Trying to dial in the left hand, Sadabu C in that southpaw stance. Now switches to orthodox. Goes right back to the body, and you can see the wear and tear, as Randy mentioned, on the midsection of Shane Mitchell.
Yeah, he's got some nasty welts there on the right side of his ribs. Sadabu C now really picking apart Shane Mitchell, just throwing a lot of different tools here.
Sadabu C's wife, Manu, sitting close to the cage. Nasty high kick there from Sadabu. Landed right on the ear of Shane Mitchell, who's put his toughness on display several times in this fight.
Oh my goodness! With the wheel kick knockout!
The walk-off knockout! Oh my gosh!
The third time is the charm for Sadabu C. Nasty!
Sadabu C promised a viral finish, and with that wheel kick, he delivered. Wow!
And he just walks over casually to us like, yeah, that's what I was looking for, in case you didn't notice.
Oh my goodness. Sadabu C, the speed on the wheel kick. Wow. Every time he threw it was insane. Credit to Shane Mitchell for surviving the first two.
Referee Gary Copeland calls a halt to the action at 1 minute and 35 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner via knockout and clinching a spot in the 2023 PFL playoffs, Sadabu C.
Tail the tape, brought to you by Celsius. Live fit. Dakota Ditcheva, 25 years of age. Tyler Santos is 6 years older at 31. Ditcheva taller here, as she usually is in her bouts. Ditcheva still undefeated through 13 fights, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick. Tyler Santos is by far the most experienced opponent Dakota Ditcheva has faced. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself. 25 total pro outings for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos is going to try and draw Dakota in before she tries to take down. Wow, hard inside low kick.
He's attacked both the outside and the inside of that lead leg so far in the early goings here in the first round. And there she goes again. Santos has to be very careful about reaching down.
She's already got biting on the feints.
That was a nice right hand. Holy cow.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double underhooks, but can she keep a hold of it? Dakota trying to use that knee to get some space between the hips. As soon as Santos closes those hips down, the outside reaps start, and she's excellent with that technique.
This is a very important moment for Tyler Santos because that right hand hurt her. She was blinking. Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around on her. Twisting body lock, put Santos on the bottom.
Training with all those larger women at American Top Team, paying some dividends. And that was the first time we saw Ditcheva go to that shovel hook.
Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful. That left hook's coming around the side. Look at the size difference compared. And I love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead leg out of the way, she starts to pressure immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes. Back on the takedown defense here. Santos now going low. She's going to try for that reap on that leg if she gets that body lock again. Head position, paying dividends to Santos.
Yeah, keep touching her. Bump and frame, bump and frame.
Right there.
Red corner,
Have patience. Just have patience.
Nice active feet. Control your breathing. Nice active feet. Yes, good knee that.
Watch the hook.
Watch it.
Watch the hook.
Nice takedown.
Immediately back to the feet. Dakota Ditcheva not capitulating on that takedown from Tyler Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult for Santos to get a lock and keep her there. She's fighting hands well.
It's a lot of work for half a second of time on the ground.
Nice job.
Strips the grip, spinning elbow off the fence. And again, she's got Santos biting on those feints really well.
Push kick twice. Oh! And the right hand cracking off the side of Tyler Santos' face. Beautiful hook from Dakota Ditcheva. When you have a size advantage, that's fine. When you also have a speed advantage, it gets a little bit unfair in these striking exchanges.
She's tenderizing that lead leg as well. The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised and swollen.
Outside the range of that flurry from Santos. Ditcheva on the retreat, seeing everything. Push kick again.
Santos pushes forward with a jab, finds herself back in the center again. Dakota keeps switching. I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch if Santos moves forward.
Oh! Push kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons in her considerable repertoire here in round one. Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva.
Beautiful right hands.
And an elbow to finish that combination. She has Tyler Santos hurt.
Knee to the body there. And this is where we see Ditcheva really start to go to work. She smells a little blood in the water. Her opponent shells up, and you see that rip to the body, then the plum and the knees come.
If you look like a wounded animal against the fence, she's going to start to die out. She switches into a very predatory style of fighting where she's looking for multiple targets to hit you. Santos with the high guard.
Big knee.
Good movement on the head from Tyler Santos to avoid that long left. Final 10 seconds of this first round. Second frame next. In the blue, Tyler Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Randy Couture here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Last chance to shop. Redcon 1's Black Friday mega sale, up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free. Stock them on everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
Two big knees up the middle. She's trying to frame out, keep Santos off of her. Santos in on the waist, and a nice body lock. Hand control by Ditcheva.
Yeah, she's clearly done a great deal of hand fighting, but I think Santos has got a grip on that far side wrist look. Shinya Aoki style.
Seatbelt in the standing position.
Yeah, now Dakota's gonna have to spin the opposite way. She's gonna have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin out there. Back to striking range, and every time they break, Santos just looks a little bit more disappointed that she's got to find a way back inside. See how she's biting on that feint from the jab of Dakota. Beautiful jab to the body, my goodness.
After that 1-3 combination, she's biting on that fake.
Good jab from Santos after absorbing a leg kick there. Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday, up to 70% off the entire site when you scan to shop tonight. Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL. Scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Lovely footwork. What I like as well is every time Dakota steps inside, she doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that regard.
She sets traps. She does little fakes to see how you're going to react, and then she makes you pay for it.
And even when you work your way inside of the distance that might be more favorable to you, she punishes, pushes you back out to where she wants you. There's that bottom of the foot to the face again. And a leg kick starting to show wear on that lead leg. Tyler Santos just avoids a head kick.
Seeing a lot of damage on that lead leg.
Santos now jousting behind her jab.
Dakota circles, tries to find space, and Santos kind of plods after her, not giving her the space. Beautiful straight left.
Dangerous out of both stances. Nasty knee in the midsection, but Tyler Santos pulls Dakota Ditcheva into the Smart Cage barrier.
Santos has definitely been doing her crunches because you can't take knees like that unless you're very well conditioned.
Absolutely correct.
But that wrist control, cross-body wrist control here.
Keep that inside space, don't let
Good,
yes.
Yep. Santos trying to get head position, Dakota trying to get the tie clinch. She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Push kick to the face from Dakota Ditcheva.
I think Santos is hurt.
Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a combination.
Santos is hurt.
Santos not moving a lot right now. Circles away off the Smart Cage. And this is that aggressive style you're talking about. Big knee. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally as it's coming from the mouth of Tyler Santos, who grabs a hold, give herself some reprieve.
And this is where we see the level of Santos as well. I mean, she's not having her way right now. She's taking some really big shots. But almost every other person that's been taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. Beautiful inside elbows. There's that knee up the middle.
That one hurt Tyler Santos.
That one dug in deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Not sure what that's all about.
I'll tell you what it's about. Yeah. Dakota Ditcheva takes umbrage to the fact that people call her a Barbie doll and say she's too focused on her looks. And actually, Tyler Santos pulled out a lipstick in a face-off and did exactly that thing. She's throwing it back in the face of all of her critics.
Once again, we welcome back inside the Smart Cage's Excellency Badr Al-Qadi, Vice Minister of Sport, as we announce the official time, 4 minutes, 41 seconds. In round number 2, she is the winner by TKO. She now collects the $1 million payout, and she is now the 2024 PFL Women's Flyweight World Champion, Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva!
And look at that moment. President of Fighter Operations Ray Sefo says, "Mom, you come give your daughter the belt."
Cedric Doumbé, 31 years of age. Jordan Zebo is 23. Zebo, the taller fighter, weighed in a little bit heavier. The reach advantage on the arms goes to Cedric Doumbé. Equal measurement on the leg. Cedric Doumbé making his PFL debut in the black. Jordan Zebo in the gray. Southpaw stance for Zebo.
Is that low stance from Cedric? Oh!
Are you kidding me? It's over!
What?
Knockout for Doumbé!
Wow! Wow! Wow!
I think we may have a new record, gentlemen.
Wow! Wow!
Speechless. Caught the kick.
Amazing.
He caught the left hook and landed a left hook. And that's all it took.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard calls a halt to the action at 9 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner via knockout, Cedric the Best Doumbé!
Louis McGrillen, 24 years of age. Alexander Luster, 26. Luster, the taller fighter, standing 5 feet 8 inches. Both men with that 68-inch measurement on the reach. Luster has the very slightly longer legs. This was interesting at the weigh-ins yesterday because they did not want to be the first to break eye contact. Both fighters just staring.
Body kick there from Luster. I think he's going to try and tempt McGrillen to throw and then disappear underneath and get this fight to the floor. And that single leg is much more available for a southpaw v orthodox kind of fight.
Luster tests out that rear leg again. McGrillen with an entry step. Slaps a right hook off the side of the guard.
Yeah, touches to the body with the left hand. Oh!
Luster's gonna have to be careful about that kick, opening up that channel for the straight left of Louis McGrillen to come right down the middle.
Yeah, he's gonna have to set it up with his hands if he's gonna be throwing those kicks. He doesn't want to throw them cold because McGrillen will definitely try and counter with the left hand, especially again, southpaw v orthodox. You can see Luster drifting towards the closed side, towards the outside of the lead hand of McGrillen, moving away from the left hand.
That left hand came on an angle that time, again around the guard. That body kick digging into the midsection from Luster.
Doing a good job so far, Luster, of keeping that right hand pinned tight to, oh!
3 times now, McGrillen has found at least partial contact with the left hand. This time he attacks the body.
There's the level change onto the single. Luster's got a good wrap and he drops him for an ankle lock. McGrillen's drove himself through to half guard though. He was very, very aware of what was happening there. Smart work by McGrillen so far.
Back to the feet and immediately chases. Oh! Huge left hand from McGrillen with the knockdown.
That was a clean punch. It's incredible that Luster's still awake and still working here.
I think McGrillen is working to get himself up and to the feet.
Out of the cage.
Luster just trying to lock this down. Feet inside the links of the cage. Referee keeps pulling him out.
And here comes that rubber guard. You can see McGrillen's driving in, but the foot on the hip is keeping some space, giving Luster some space here to start working something with his guard. But you've got to wonder also how clear his head is in this moment. Trying for that mission control. McGrillen's too far forward in his guard, though, and his neck is in too awkward of an angle on the fence.
Back to the feet. Louis McGrillen beckons Luster forward. Body kick attempt again there from Luster. And now McGrillen is feeling it.
Nice head kick there from Luster. Man, that left hand is ridiculous, the power that he's got in it.
Well, and he brings it from so many different angles. Especially this fight, he's been showing it to the body. He did land a right hook.
You remember the upper hook that he landed against Sadosharov in Berlin? That was a beautiful punch. Snuck it up through the guard, and now McGrillen goes to the head with the kick. Luster with a lot of blood from the nose. He knew full well that he was going to have to work hard for this victory.
Nice work by McGrillen to avoid the takedown attempt and immediately attack. Good right hand from Luster.
Yeah, Luster's got sharp striking, there's no doubt about it. Because the problem is every time he opens up, he's in danger of getting caught with a counter.
The breathing has been affected by the damage to the nose. Another takedown attempt here, scooped up the single leg.
Nice knee to the head from the single leg position. And again with the knee. I like the creativity there. McGrillen landing some shots. Mouth guards come out from Luster, I think. You're going to want that back in.
Left hand again from McGrillen after he worked his back off the cage. Rich Mitchell steps in to replace that gum shield. Another body kick from Luster, his favorite weapon in the striking so far.
He's got to be careful again throwing it from cold, though, and he's got to get off the fence here because he's a sitting duck for McGrillen. He likes people and again with the left hand.
That's what we're talking about, the different angles the left hand comes from. Now he goes straight to the body. Louis McGrillen with 30 seconds. Alexander Luster surviving here in round one, offers a head kick and an overhand right of his own.
Luster's coming back strong in this round. He's looking pretty good here. I like that head kick. I like the fact that he's following the kicks with that right hand as well.
Snap the head of Louis McGrillen back with a right there, eats his own left.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Right hook, left, straight left again from McGrillen. Final few seconds of round one. Luster misses the high kick. Bantamweight PFL Europe title on the line. Louis McGrillen in the blue trunks. Alexander Luster under the German flag in the black. And McGrillen charges forward to start round two. Oh, big left hand landed again. Luster still on his feet.
I love that body kick that Luster keeps thundering in. Oh, and again with the left hand, and he counters with the right. Is McGrillen cut? I think he is.
High kick attempt again.
In on a single.
This time a low single. Head inside, using that head as leverage. Nice sprawl and good work by Louis McGrillen. Clearly he knew what the game plan of Luster was going to be. He's been working on it.
Good body kick again. And the other benefit in those body kicks is that if it's not hitting the body, it's hitting the left arm. And a tactic that Canelo uses in boxing is to beat up the limbs so you can't throw them as well. Could be that was another good level change from Luster. But McGrillen's takedown so far has been incredible.
Awesome timing on that, and McGrillen had to scramble hard to get back into an upright position here. I should say to a top position. Look at the blood affecting the breathing of Alexander Luster.
Some swelling on both of these guys' faces. See, McGrillen's going to try and separate here. He's got the head position. Great turn by Luster, and they're trading.
McGrillen moves out to his left and takes the center of the cage one more time.
Oh, good knee from Luster. Caught McGrillen dipping his head. This is now becoming competitive.
Left hand again for Louis McGrillen. Ankle pick attempt here by Luster. Can't get it.
Luster's got to start getting tired from those failed takedown attempts, especially given the fact that he's being forced to breathe through his mouth because of the damage to his nose.
corner of Louis McGrillen, calling for him to get active, take advantage of the fatigue for Alexander Lusta. Good kick catch here from McGrillen.
Oh, an elbow from McGrillen. Lusta, you've got to respect the fact that he's hanging back ready to counter, when in most circumstances people just want to cover up and protect their head.
Lewis, take your hand out of that cage. Fingers out of that
We've
cage.
had a round and a half of this so far. It's been wild.
I'm actually fascinated as to the reasoning for Louis McGrillen to go into this chest-to-chest position when he had Alexander Luster backed up against the cage.
Fingers out of that cage, Lewis. Don't make me tell you again.
He throws him right where he wants him for those big left hands.
And they separate. Oh, good body kick again from Luster.
Both of these guys so excellent at immediately attacking on the separations, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. They flow from one range to another, and Luster tucking his head there beautifully to get out the way of that left.
Oh,
McGrillen's
with a big
strong.
right hand. Little shoe shine there from McGrillen.
We've also got to mention the gas tank of McGrillen's incredible. I mean, he just never stops moving, does he? Oh, and an elbow from the left. Elbow return by Luster. Follows with the head kick.
Oh, left hand again! Louis McGrillen drops Alexander Luster, goes to his knees for the hammer fist, seeking to finish.
Can Luster pull him back in? He's trying to recover guard, but head went back onto the canvas there.
Big elbows from McGrillen.
Stop. That's enough!
What a fight!
Louis McGrillen is the PFL Europe Bantamweight champion!
What a fight! Incredible.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell calls a halt to the action at 3 minutes and 52 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner via TKO and claiming the 2024 PFL Europe Bantamweight Championship, the Magrizzler, Louis McGrillen!
Patrick Habirora versus Danny Roberts. Habirora's 24, Roberts is 37. Both men 6'1". You see Habirora moving up a weight class, came in underneath that welterweight limit. 3 5-minute rounds.
Man, you can cut the tension in this room with a knife. See Patrick just stalking. Danny Roberts going to try and get some reads on him. This is really where you see the difference in size between the two of them. Look at the depth, the thickness of Danny Roberts' legs compared to Patrick's. It's a powerful base that he's working with. The speed of Patrick Habirora might be the leveling factor, though.
I asked him in the fighter meetings if at this larger weight he maintained that speed, if he felt like he could still move as well. He said, yeah, I'm about the same size, I just didn't have to cut weight this time. But he does give up tonight. What do you say, Dan, about 20 plus pounds to Danny Roberts?
Yeah, it has to be. It's a decent amount of weight. I mean, Danny Roberts really rehydrated and filled out well, whereas, as you said, Patrick's kind of walking around at this weight. That was a nice shot to the body. That'll check your weight cut. Look how laser focused Patrick's eyes are. Looking straight through Danny Roberts. Danny wants to close him down. He wants to get close to him so he can weigh on him. He can bear that heavy weight down on him.
Habirora caught Roberts out at the very end of a right hand. I saw Habirora pawing at his left eye briefly. Thought that Roberts maybe got a poke in there. Now Roberts in, pressing Habirora against the barrier, trying to get a takedown.
Yeah, this is where you can really see the size and strength difference, but Habirora has managed to get a tight clinch in here. It's like he's going to try and make some space with that seek up on the bicep. beautiful style.
You know, I had to chuckle when Patrick Habirora talked about Danny Robertson. I know that these old school guys like to make it a war. I don't like to make fights a war.
Yeah.
I just want to hit you and make you go to sleep. And Danny Roberts wouldn't deny that. He absolutely wants to turn this into a grinding mixed martial arts affair.
This is going to suit Danny Roberts, especially with this being his weight class. The more he can slow Patrick down and stifle him in this early round and drain him. We saw GSP do this to BJ Penn. Fill his arms up with lactate, make him slower. It's like Patrick's got some space here.
Good frame built with that left hand. Buys himself a little bit of room, but Danny Roberts muscles his way back in.
This is your second warning. Use your position or I'll split you up.
Warning from the referee there. It's like Danny Roberts in on a single leg. He tries to run the pipe. Great balance there by Patrick.
Wow. Excellent reversal of motion. Escape to his right, then his left. And now Habirora is able to extract himself from the grip. 90 seconds left in round one. Main event fight, Patrick Habirora, undefeated rising star out of the Belgian mixed martial arts scene in the green shorts. Danny Roberts, the longtime UFC veteran, in the black.
I think we need to see Patrick feint a little bit more. He's kind of stationary to 100 miles an hour. I think if he moved, if he feinted, if he gave Danny some looks, he might draw some attacks out of Danny that he can counter. And that's where his speed would show through.
There's a good combination from Habirora, and you see him in and out so quickly.
And you can see that old school tendency of Danny to kind of stand and swing back as well, like, I'm gonna get you. Beautiful in and out of range, and now Patrick feints and Danny gives ground.
Habirora drove a nasty right hand into Danny Roberts' midsection. You saw the...
Head kick! Patrick Habirora in the first round! Wow! What a finish for the Belgian Panther!
Man, that was incredible. We got flares going, we've got one-piece hats in the sky. Wow! Wow!
Brussels, Belgium, stand up!
I'm glad we've got a jib in here, otherwise we'd be missing all of this. Incredible, and Tarek, the head coach, just walks across, he just shrugs like, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? That was insane. Man.
Our referee, Rich Mitchell, calls a halt to the action at 4 minutes and 32 seconds of round number one. Declaring your winner by TKO, the Belgian bomber, Patrick Habirora.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.